The African Union closes its annual summit by condemning a recent wave of military coups that has seen an unprecedented number of member states suspended from the bloc, sparring fears of what its top official described as democratic backpedaling. The AU suspended the decision of the Chadian African Union Commission chairman, Moussa Faki, who had taken an administrative and unilateral decision on July 22nd, granting the Zionist entity the status of an observer member of the African Union, a decision Algeria, along with some Arab and African countries, opposed at the time, except for the Moroccan Makhzen regime and major African countries.
We have discussed the subject in full transparency. Obviously, you had to realize that this is a divisive issue, because countries have different positions, and we felt that Africa should not be divided by a subject that is foreign to it.
The study of Moussa Faki's decision, which no longer has an effect, was assigned to a committee consisting of 7 heads of state, including Algeria, which undertakes the task of preparing a recommendation for the next EU summit on this issue.
I know that the African Union, like the United Nations, has opted for a two-state solution, which means talking to both sides, and I felt that the African Union had a role to play in the search for peace. These are the motives that I have explained at length. As for the rest, the President has told you what approach there is, and naturally I will abide by the decisions that will be taken by the heads of state.
The committee includes Senegal President Macky Sall in his capacity as the current President of the African Union, and Algerian President Abdelmadjid Tebboune, in addition to the presidents of South Africa. According to Sunday's decision, the fate of the Zionist entity membership in the African Union is now hanging in the hands of members of the committee formed to study and discuss this issue from all aspects. The President of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Félix Tshisekedi, is in line with the Algerian initiative strongly and enthusiastically supported by South Africa due to considerations related to the accumulations of the struggle against the policy of apartheid, which the South African people have suffered, and what the Palestinian people are currently suffering because of the practices of Zionist occupier. The Algerian diplomacy played a major role in deciding to suspend Zionist entity membership, says the diplomatic Nordin Judy, who spoke of intensive consultations that lasted for about 3 months, led by the Minister of Foreign Affairs and National Community Abroad, Ramtam Lamamra, who was received by the Senegalese president, the new head of the African Union, Macky Sall.